Hey everyone, welcome to Live Chat Tuesday number 207. I am Crystal. If you are new or a returning Yarny Cat, welcome. And if you are watching the replay, please hit the like button and leave a comment in the comment section. And if you are currently live, please leave me a comment in the chat. Let me know you're here, and also hit the like button as well. Welcome in everybody. We have Angela Wright. She's doing fine, drinking water, still working on her first penguin. We have Diana Crane and Anvita and Gracie and Ellie. She says, hi, Crystal and everyone. I'm visiting my mom-in-law in the nursing home. We'll have you on very low volume, very low. Thank you. Welcome in Noelle D. And welcome in Michelle Romano and Tracy Huber. How is everybody today? How are y'all doing? I lost track of time. I was like, oh, crap. Aw, hi, Chuck. Welcome in. He has been a member for 26 months. Goodness. And he says, hey, Crystal, the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady. Well, thank you so much, Chuck. Oh, forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I lost track of time. I realized it was like 5 minutes to 12, and I'm like, oh my gosh. I was trying to put a curbside order together. Didn't even finish, but it's all right. I can finish that later. It's all about the goat. Yep. So how is everyone? What have y'all been up to? I hope y'all are staying cool. It's been hot. not fun. Hi, Jessica Johnson. Welcome in. Well, I have 2 entry giveaways, the last 2 that are in videos. All today's live, I'll be giving entries away. And then tomorrow on my birthday live, I am going to be giving a bunch away. And then on Friday, I'll give some away. I draw tomorrow for, I don't remember what video it was in. I draw one tomorrow and one on Saturday from videos. The title is Winners Drawn and Second to Last Giveaway is the one I draw tomorrow. And then Winners and Last Entry Giveaway I draw on Saturday. So make sure y'all go and leave a comment with the keyword stated so you can get in on the drawing, because the last one I'm doing from a video, I draw 10 names instead of 6. So planning on moving back to Oklahoma City this Christmas. I need to help out my kids and I miss them a lot too. I think I remember you saying that. Well, I guess that's good because you'll be around your kids. No, not the big 40. 39, 40 is next year. Oh. Let's see. Welcome in, Roseann Alexander. How are you today? And Michelle Romano says, I'm trying to finish the poncho for Dee's contest. It ends this month, right? Well, good luck. Everybody that's taking part in Dee's contest for the Hippy Dippy poncho, I wish y'all good luck. And Vita says the humidity in the air is so exhausting here. I think it is everywhere. Ugh. Like our humidity yesterday was like in the 70s, and then it rained and it kind of went down a little bit, but um, yes, it ends at this end of this month. You're very welcome, Michelle. Yes, I do wish everybody good luck that took part in Dee's Cow. Dee always has fun crochet alongs. Yes, she does. I only participated in one, and it was the stocking because Canella needed one. So that's the only one I took part in. It's a lot drier than here in Florida. Yeah, Florida is surrounded by water. So I would imagine it would be drier. Very low humidity here in Nevada. Ah, well, I guess that's good, right? And Vita, I'm going to be doing the birthday live at noon. I don't know what time that is for you. About this time, actually. And then after the live, I'm going to go get my mom and my brother. We're going to order pizza and watch a movie. So that is kind of like the plan for tomorrow, and have cake. Momo's making a cake. Diana Crane says, I've never made a poncho, so I can now say I made one. Awesome. I think I made two. There's one that's like a triangle poncho. They were both Bag O' Day patterns, and one that was like a rectangle, like a panel that goes down in the front and back. Thank you, Noelle. Thank you, Jessica. 28 years later is out in theaters. I want to see that so bad. I actually just refreshed my memory on 28 days later and 28 weeks later. So I just recently watched that. So I do plan to watch 28 years later. That's why I moved out of New Jersey to Nevada. So, has your brother ever come on your podcast? A couple of times. Very, very few. He's very shy. But yes, he has actually been on my channel once or twice. Jurassic Park comes out on July 2nd. Yes, I want to see that too. Isn't it called Rebirth? What is it called? Yeah, Rebirth. That's what I thought. Yeah, I'm excited about that one too. There is actually a site that sometimes we watch movies on that you can't get free for streaming, or that you have to like either rent, because we all have Roku devices or Roku TVs, and so if it's not available anywhere on their free, there is this site we go to, and usually they have movies or TV shows that are on there, and sometimes they have the ones that are not supposed to be on there that are in theaters. So oh, okay, I have never seen him, so I was curious. Yeah, he's very shy. I think it was maybe last year or the year before. He made one small appearance, I think, on a Friday live. I don't remember. But yeah, very, very seldom. What shape was the neckline of the rectangle one? I'm making one so I can turn it sideways while crocheting in the winter to keep my arms warm. I want to say I think she rounded it off, or maybe it was square. Or no, I think it was actually, I think what she did was just make 2 squares, sew the shoulders together, and then crocheted around the neckline. Um, so it wasn't really squared or a circle. And I know it had a lot of fringe, or maybe I added the fringe. I don't remember. I made it like several years ago. Um, Hi Dina, welcome in. She's not gonna start a channel. But sometimes she'll take pictures or videos and she'll want me to post them on mine, which is fine. I like sharing her hauls, but she don't do it too often. I used to do it a lot more when I first started out my channel. I would put, film the hauls we did or whatever. I just kind of haven't done that. I do have a playlist. I think it's titled Other Hauls. Um, so that all the videos of stuff that we had gotten from Dollar General or wherever she might have couponed that day, I would, put them in that playlist. You're welcome, Diana. And there's the June monthly giveaway video. If y'all have not yet, please go and comment with the keyword that I state in that video to get your entry as a comment. Y'all have until midnight on the 30th. I think the last day is the 30th. I finally got caught up on all my entries. I was super behind, but I got them all caught up. I am happy about that. Yeah, I ended up getting DoorDash for a month free. And so we've been using DoorDash a lot, but we're going to use DoorDash tomorrow and get pizza delivered. Next Tuesday, I'll be 52. I can start to get those senior discounts. Well, congratulations, Chuck. And happy early birthday. That's what, July? I think Sunday's the 30th. This one don't. July 1st. Okay, so Tuesday's July 1st. That's right, because I was like, oh no, we're gonna draw winners and I'm gonna have a live that day. Because I don't like uploading videos when I also have the uh, live shows. So I mean, I feel like I'm bombarding people when I have a video and a live on the same day. So, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Hi Adele, welcome in. Yes, you made it. We'll be lurking and crocheting and eating lunch. We'll enjoy your lunch. I'm still working on coffee. Noel's telling Chuck happy birthday. Happy early birthday. We are actually going to be having our garage sale again this coming weekend. So, but at least everything is set up and we don't have to set anything up. Thank you. I don't count them, but I have to change my age when I tell people. Hi, Ellie. I said hello earlier, but I think you might have come early and left, or maybe you didn't hear, but welcome in. Aw, thank you, Anvita. She says, happy early birthday, Crystal and Chuck. No, Dragon Cat, you hadn't missed us. Us. Miss me. I've only been live 16 minutes, so yes, you made it. And she's saying hi, everyone in the chat. It went okay. Saturday and Sunday was kind of slow, but Friday was pretty busy. Other than that, it was kind of slow. Christmas will be good because I'll be back with my grand fur babies. Oh. Oh, my aunt's Dina, my aunt's birthday is also July 17th. My Aunt Dale. I think she'll be 66. So y'all have the same birthdays. I'm having another rummage sale on Saturday if the weather behaves. It's been so hot and humid. Yeah. I think we would have cooked if we had been outside. So being in that air-conditioned little apartment that's vacant saved us. And people were like, man, this is a nice setup. I like what y'all are doing here. And so my neighbor is thinking actually about renting it out to people. So that's pretty cool. Welcome in, Marie Simpson. Thank you. I'm a Cancer. I like long walks on the beach, fine dining, and talking smack in groups. I'm a Cancer too. I'm the little crab. Hi, Diane Major. Welcome in. You know, and what's funny is, you know, I don't like, you know, crabs are from the water and they come up on land, but I don't like sand on my feet and I don't like deep water. So, aw, thank you, Diane Major. Yeah, it was a great idea. We had mentioned it to her. She's like, oh, that is a wonderful idea. And her husband said, yes, that is. Thank you so much, Dina. Today is my son's birthday and Thursday is my husband's birthday. Aw, happy birthday to your son and happy early birthday to your husband. Let's see. Kim G's was on Monday, which was yesterday. And then Katie's been yarnified. Her dad's is today. Mine is tomorrow. And your son's was yesterday, or today, I mean, and then your husband's is on Thursday. Roseann Alexander, 27th or 28th, I think, somewhere around in there. So we got a bunch of birthdays all clumped together. You don't like water at all? As long as I can touch and it's not over my head, I'm good. I don't, I've had too many experiences with almost drowning. and I don't swim very well. So I just stay out of deep water. You're very welcome, Ellie. Dragon Cat, my sister's birthday is today. Oh, happy birthday to your sister. A lot of cancers in here. My dad's would have been on this Friday, and my granddaughter's is on Sunday. Well, I'm guessing he passed, so happy heavenly birthday to your dad, Diane, and happy early birthday to your granddaughter. And welcoming Stella's mom, Miss Connie, and Margie, welcome in. Well, then whose was on the 28th? Roseann, yours is in October. Whose was on the 28th? Somebody said they were a twin. Or was that you? I'm sorry. Yes, happy birthday to all the June babies. Welcome in, Bridget. How are you doing? You should take swimming lessons. You're never too old to learn. Yeah. I can doggy paddle. But not for very long. My daughter loved the beach. I hate it. I don't mind the beach as long as I can get the sand off me. At the end. I don't want it on me. Happy birthday to all the June babies. Oh, and my grandson turned 2 on the 17th of this month too. Aw, happy belated birthday to your grandson. Oh, you're very welcome. Yes, and the sad thing is my grandfather, he was like my dad. My grandma and my grandpa raised me. Mom was in my life, but they had custody of me. And he passed away on my mom's birthday in 2014. So he's been gone 11 years and I still miss him. So I understand. Gracie says happy birthday to all the June babies. No, then I got the date wrong, Roseann. I had the twin thing, but I had the date and the month wrong. So sorry about that. Sometimes it just everything. There's so many of y'all, and I don't mean any offense to anybody, so please don't. It just gets jumbled up here, and I can't keep it straight. So I apologize. She's a December baby. She loves outside. I'm a stay-at-home person. I used to love to go, and be doing stuff and going, and now I just want to stay home. Woke up on the top side of the ground, so it's a good day. Well, that is good. Dealing with pain, but that will pass. Aw. Well, yes, at least you woke up and you're on this side of the earth. So, aw, hi Melanie J. Welcome in. Thank you so much. Have you seen the new trailer for Daryl Dixon season 3? Comes out September 7th. Welcome in, Mandy. And I just realized the other day you were previously known as Mork and Mandy. So now I know who you are. I'm not worrying about the grieving process it just went to ever ending. I just want it to stop hurting. It does eventually get easier, but it never kind of goes away, you know. gosh, my dad passed in 2001. Just feels like yesterday. Unfortunately, my condolences to you, Crystal. My thoughts are with you too. You know, and he got cremated. So I held on to my grandfather's ashes for 5 years. And in 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, on Father's Day in 2019, you know, we went to, he loved to fish. And we went to this certain river that would go, you know, all the way to the ocean. And we had kind of like a little ceremony and put his ashes in the water. And so, you know, he's where he'd love to be. But thank you, Diane. It's more fresh about Oreo, you know, but I actually haven't cried too much over Oreo, and she's only been gone a year. I sound like you, Dina. You know, what a pity like that too. Oh, oh, my chat jumped. Oh, at least it didn't jump very far. I saw they are making all new shows. I am so excited for, you know, they had the season finale of Dead City, Walking Dead, Dead City on Sunday. And I'm just like, I didn't realize it was the season finale. And I'm like, no, they just leave it like that. What? You just figured you'd simplify things. Well, I'm just glad I figured out who you were. So it's fine. And I think it's cute, Mandy. But your name, your tag, when you left a comment on a video, it said Mandy with 2 E's, and I'm like, I don't remember that person. So I had to go to your picture and your profile and see your name, and then I realized you're a member, and I was like, oh, that's Morgan Mandy. So it just took me a minute, is all. Aw, thank you so much, Michelle. Aw. Thank you. Oh yes, finishing Dead City, one more episode. Well, I'm glad I didn't say anything like to um to spoil anything. I have my mom and dad's ashes. I keep fresh flowers between them. That's nice that you had that. Aw, that is so sweet. Yeah, I think that's beautiful to keep flowers there. My dad, heavenly birthday, 28th. Aw. Welcome, Laura's Block Ministries. How are you doing? I understand. Grieving, my whole family has passed. Mom, dad, brother, 2 sisters. I'm the only one left. They have their kids still in my life, so that helps. Oh, wow. My grandfather, he was the second to last of his brothers and sisters, and I think there was 7 or 8 of them, and he was the second to last to go, and I think the last one passed 2 or 3 years ago. So all his brothers and sisters are gone too. So wow. Yes, it is hot. I mean, I stand outside, Diane, for like 5 minutes and I'm already like, yes, I understand. Hi, Sue R. Mama Sue, welcome in. Aw, just your brother and you left. Aw. Melanie J is saying hello, everyone. there is a new series coming out, and what tipped me off was when they said airing next Sunday on AMC and AMC Plus at 8 p.m. And I'm like, wait, does that mean Walking Dead Dead City's over? And so I got online and looked it up, and yes, it's done. But it's called Nautilus. It's a show, TV series. So I think that looks really good. Have any of y'all seen the preview for that yet? We just got a warning saying it feels like 106, as if numbers matter much after it hits 100. Goodness. I think yesterday, because it rained yesterday, it did cool it off some, but at one point, we were like 91, felt like 102 or something like that. It was terrible. And the humidity was like 70 something percent, 80 something percent. Yeah, the one, I think it's 8 episodes, Melanie J. I was like, no, I thought there was more. I was kind of disappointed. I was really enjoying Dead City. My dad passed away April 16th, and yes, it's hot out. Yes, it is. And I'm sorry for your loss, Laura. Hi, Kim G. Welcome in. I think I recognized one of the actors in that new show that's going to be coming on next week, Nautilus. I think he was in Star Trek Discovery. Oh, and then also Star Trek Strange New Worlds comes out in July. I'm excited about that. It's been like 2 years. Your dog behind you looks like a goat climbing a mountain. Oh no, that is a goat. And a chicken. Oh, you're very welcome, Laura. Well, I mean, if you're watching it on a little screen, I can understand it might look more like a dog, the way it's kind of, almost looks like it's sitting. So I can understand that. Well, thank you. Thank you, Diane. Yeah, I made that, I think. I always forget the years that I make stuff. Um, I know it was 2 or 3 years ago, but it was supposed to stand up like that, and I didn't stuff the knee part good enough. But it's supposed to represent a Nubian goat, and it has bumps on the head for being disbudded. That means where the horns will not grow. And her name is Nellie the Nubian. And then the chicken is Sunny. And I had originally designed him as like a pin cushion because it's got a rounded top and you could stick, and it's got a flat bottom, kind of like where it would sit flat. But I never used it as one, so. But then I also have the little kitty that Dee of Dee's Creative Hands made me to represent Canella. It's a little bookmarker. I have her up there. And then last, actually, oh yeah, I forgot my sign is sitting on that. But this is a chicken. It's pink and black, and that was from my brother or my mom for Christmas. I don't remember. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Bridget. Oh no, Kim, your power cords are all broken? Goodness. Love her name, Nellie. Aw, thank you. Aw, thank you, Diane. Yeah, I like when I was doing my live in my room when my aunt was here before we put her in the rehabilitation center. I had all kind of crocheted items behind me on the chair. It was a big recliner. It was my grandfather's, and I had two animals that stuffed animal amigurumi that Karen ABQ made me. I had a chicken that Dee made me. I had a couple of Doctor Who characters that are now on my yarn shelf, and a bunny, a sun bunny that I made, and uh, a huge lizard keychain that Katie had crocheted all the parts to, and I put it together. Some of y'all may not remember, but I make the little lizard keychains out of the beads, and she found a pattern and she crocheted all the beads, so to speak. And I put it on a video. I put it together on a video. So they're all very cute. Thank you for showing them. Oh, you're welcome, and thank you. Kim is saying hi to everybody. I have designed an alien. His name is Max the Martian. He has tendrils on the bottom, and then he has little arms that he has like 3 fingers like this. He has little antennas coming out, and he has 3 eyes. Or 6 eyes. I don't even remember. Welcome back, Dragon Cat. Hey, that rhymed. I didn't mean that to rhyme. I've designed a dolphin, a little dog. I mean, little dog. I designed a goat, another little cat. Her name's Pinksky. I usually bring her out around Christmas because I have a little Santa hat I put on her. Is the alien doing a peace sign? Actually, I think it's like, well, it's like he's doing like that. So I guess in a way he could be signing peace. What else have I done? I don't even remember. Every once in a while, Nightbot does drop my link to my Ravelry, but let me see. Refresh my memory of all my designs. I've done a couple of wearables. Oh, the bunny. I've done a bunny. A knit stitch marker hanger. Flopsy the bunny, which we did a crochet along for that last year. Nellie the Nubian. A knit stole, which is called the Twisted Pillars stole. Lady Lenore the dolphin, that's what it was. Max the Martian, and he's got 6 eyes. I've made 2 cardinals, Mr. and Miss Cardinal, and they have like a little nest with eggs. Sunny the Happy Hen, Sleepy Mr. Pup, Pinksky the cat and her Santa hat, a pocket shawl, a triangle shawl called On the V Side, a soap bar bag, one of my favorite, and I've made this one I think 4 or 5 times. It's called the Roundabout Ruffle Shawl. It's a big circular shawl. A cat toy. It has like a little handle, it's a ball, and then it's got a little curly Q on the bottom. Another shawl called Garden of Roses, and another shawl called Striped Wings Granny Shawl, a macrame mesh bag, and a infinity cowl. And I've done, I think that's 20 of them, but I still have a shawl that I designed that I never written up. I have the cat that I made in honor of Oreo. I have the spider I never written up, but we did that for a crochet along. So that's 3 other patterns. So technically I have like 23, but yeah. Let's see. They all sound cute, I think. My fingers hurt trying to do small items and areas in the tight stitches required. Actually, what I do is I all do them with 4-weight yarn. I don't do anything smaller than 4-weight. And I use a 4mm hook. I can't do small amigurumi either, so I always use 4-weight yarn. Spider, yep, Diana. Hi, GanniJo, welcome in. She says, oh my, hi, Crystal, and all in the chat. Sue says, I'm using everything you sent me from the giveaway. It sure is fun to get gifts. Thank you. Oh, you're very welcome. I'm glad you're using it. I'm so tardy to the party once again. It's okay. It's all right, GanniJo. We've only been live 42 minutes, and so it's all right. I tried using a DK and a small Amy, like a miniature, never finished it. I'd be the same way. It's dismembered in a bag somewhere. That's kind of like what my grandma did. The very first amigurumi she was trying to do was a giraffe, and it had bits and parts, you know, and she goes, I can't do this. So, and it will stay there. You know, like any patterns can be adapted to. If they use, like, say, a 2 or 3 weight yarn, you could definitely, and say it's small like that, you could do a bigger weight yarn. It might take more yarn, yardage, and use a bigger hook than what the pattern recommends, and it will come out bigger. It won't be, say, this big. It might be this big, you know. So there are ways around that. Even with mine, people could use a 5-weight yarn when I'm using a 4. Just go up to a 4.5. The reason I use a 4.5, I mean a 4mm, is with a 4-weight yarn and the tension that I hold with my hand. It keeps the gaps very close. There's not, it's, and I don't overstuff. When you tend to overstuff a project, that's when it widens the gaps and you can see the stuffing. So that's why I always use a 4mm with a 4-weight instead of a 5 or 5.5 or a 6. I always go like 2 or 3 hook sizes, what it recommends down, you know. So that also helps too. But yeah, Katie is the one that likes doing the miniatures. I can't do that. I can't. I had problems when I was doing the bunny last year because it was a 2 weight, and I'm like, man, this is hurting my hands. So, and it came out a lot smaller than what I had originally wanted it to. So, well, now I know that at the time I didn't and was new to Amy. So, if that's really big, if I ever try again, I would never use a DK. Yeah, I hardly ever do a DK for amigurumis. I always use a 4 or a worsted or a 5. Um, and if they're calling for something smaller, I always use a bigger yarn anyway because I have problems crocheting with anything under a 3. Like if I'm doing a shawl, I can use a 3. But I mostly knit with like a lace weight or a 1 or a 2, but I can't crochet with them because it hurts my hands too bad. So can't even imagine those teeny tiny miniatures made with thread. The people who do that seriously are magicians. Yes, they are. I I applaud anybody that can do that because I sure can't. I was like, and my grandmother loves to crochet with crochet thread, and she'll use a hook. You can't even see the little hook on it. I'm like, she's doing it all by feel, and I'm like, okay, I'm not. I still have to look at what I'm crocheting or knitting. I'm making Bod's doily blanket in a size 3 thread, and I'm enjoying this, but it's again not an Amy. Ah, true. Very true. Size 3. Wow. And I have problems crocheting with a size 10. Isn't that bigger? Hi, Summer. Welcome in. Tressie Blue finally decided to let me type, only because he head butted my glasses so hard the lens was pressed to my eye. And I cried at him. Oh, oh, it is bigger than a 10. Okay, so smaller the number, the bigger the size thread. And then bigger the number, the smaller the thread. I guess I had that backwards then. So it's reversed from yarn. Smaller the number, smaller the yarn. It's reversed for thread. Okay. Dina is doing a cardigan in cotton king yarn from Hobby. Oh, awesome. You're going to attempt the 10 next. That's the size of crochet thread that I use for my drive band on my spinning wheel. Is a size 10 crochet thread. I'm making bacon. Ooh, push some through the computer or the phone. Love bacon. And then biscuits and gravy. Oh, we actually have some biscuits. Momo made biscuits the other night. Diane says, when you're not making bacon, Joe, haha, yummy. Dragon Cat says, sounds good, GanniJo. Thinking about doing the umbrella. Dee has been talking about that will be in a fingering weight. Awesome. I like bacon cold from the refrigerator. I don't know if I've actually ever eaten it cold. I mean, I've ate it room temperature, of course, but not cold from the fridge. Yeah, that will be a big job. Like a, what do you call them? Carousel? I think. Parasol. Yeah, parasol. Decorative umbrellas. I'd love to do that, but would kill my hands. I know. Me too. Sue goes, yummy bacon. Gracie says, I love bacon. I like it in a BLT, Dragon Cat says. It's good, try it. I'll have to. Thank you, Diane. Parasol. It's a fingering weight, so I would have to go slow. Not too bad. Well, that's good. Yeah, fingering weights take a long time. Whether you are crocheting with it or knitting with it, they take forever. Team dupes, Mayo. Kim G likes cold pizza. I do too. Now that is one thing I have ate straight from the fridge is cold pizza. You take a lot of breaks. That's what I have to do when I'm knitting on my shawl. Bacon is good in a peanut butter sandwich. I have never tried that. Bacon and peanut butter. I'll have to remember that. Uh-oh, Team Hellman's Diane Major says. I am Team Mustard. No mayo. Now, I do like mayo on a BLT. And on there was one other thing I like it on. Like, if Mama puts it in, I'll eat it anyway. But, like, if I'm making a sandwich, it has to have mustard or ranch. Did you know that people eat hot dogs with mayo? I put mustard and ketchup and relish and onions on mine. But some people like mayonnaise, which is fine. You're on Diane's team? Yarn Therapy with Ruth. Hello, I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? Well, isn't that like baloney? Really, if the hot dog is cold? I guess so. French fries with mayo. Somebody used to do that I knew. I dip my French fries in Hellman's, Jessica says. Kim G says, Miracle Whip. Thank you. So you and Kendra are Team Miracle Whip, Kim. I've never witnessed it before. I was like, wow. I put mustard in hot dogs and mustard and mayo in hamburgers. Now, if the mayo, if the hamburger comes with mayonnaise, I'll have them add mustard. I won't take it off because it most of the time, you know, they might get it wrong. But Yeah. Tired, got long. Oh no. Yarn therapy with Ruth. I hope you're okay. And I hope you get over it quickly. Oh, that's terrible. I'm slowly getting better, but I've been a zombie since the end of January. Oh no. My mom and my brother had it back in, I think, 2020. Me and my grandmother never got it, but my mom dealt with problems for months afterwards with getting exhausted and like she'd have a little bit of energy, she'd go do something and then she'd get wiped completely out. Um you'll be in my prayers, Ruth. Yes, everybody pray for Mimi Tammy. She is doing she's having surgery on one of her eyes today. Hot dogs with mustard, onions, and sauerkraut. Ooh, sauerkraut. I forgot about that. If I have it, I will put it on there. I like both mayo and Miracle Whip used for different types of food. Exactly. Um, Mama will use mostly whatever we have, but she prefers a brand called Blue Plate, but she don't use it very often because it's a little more on the expensive side, I think. Um, but she'll put it in her deviled eggs. She'll put it in potato salad a little bit, and um, I mean, I'll still eat it, of course. It's not my first choice for sandwiches. I can't get on board with the ranch on pizza thing. Oh, and I love ranch on pizza. Just mustard on sandwich, Miracle Whip on turkey sandwich only. Kind of like me. The only mayonnaise or anything like that I put on a sandwich is a BLT because to me that's not a BLT without mayonnaise. Noelle keeps losing internet. Either it's the construction going on down the street or the internet here is melting. Oh no. Oh, let's see. I only like ketchup, laugh out loud, no mayo, especially no mustard. But I like the honey mustard pretzel bites where it's been dehydrated. You're not weird, it's just certain preferences. I do like the spicy mustard. I do like that, but I'm not big on honey mustard. Diane goes, probably melting. Noel. Yep, that and can barely taste and smell. Oh. Hi, Karen JSP. Welcome in. Joining late. It's all right. I'm glad you made it. I grew up on Miracle Whip. Mom wouldn't use anything else. Hot dogs with chili sauce. Yes. Yes, yes. Very true, Ruth. You won't be able to smell the cat litter. You never got your taste back? Oh no. How long ago was that, Dina? You like your hot dogs naked? Michelle says prayers for all. My mom liked Blue Plate mayo. It was on sale often at one of the stores we had back then. For hot dogs, it's spicy mustard, sabra onions I make, and peppers and onions I cook up with garlic. I love garlic. Love garlic. I used to eat it by itself, like chop it up in little pieces and eat it by itself. Same thing with onions too. Gotta have it in tuna fish too. Oh, that's another thing. That's the other thing I couldn't remember was in tuna. I've got to have mayonnaise in tuna fish, along with some onions and garlic and salt and pepper and a little bit of mustard. Jay likes Duke's real mayonnaise. Yeah, Chuck is Team Duke. I like just tea sandwich too, like the tomato sandwich. Whataburger spicy ketchup. Yes, I love that. That's what I get every time we go to Whataburger. So many affected with no taste after. Yeah, I have heard that too. My granddaughter likes her hot dogs with mayo, ketchup, mustard, relish, or plain. Depends on what mood she is in, I guess. That's understandable. And when I don't, this is a pretty neat trick. My chat just jumped. I don't know where I was. Oh, there I was. Okay. This is a really neat trick. So if you end up running out of relish, if you have the little baby pickles or any kind of pickles, chop them up in small pieces. And if you have a garlic press, you know, like you put the clove in and then you push it down to mince the garlic, that works for pickles too, to make pickle relish. Foot long hot dogs, offhand cart all the way, ketchup, mustard, coleslaw, sauerkraut, chili, onions. That sounds actually pretty good. I've never had coleslaw on a hot dog. I've had sauerkraut and all the other stuff, but I've never had sauerkraut with the chili and all the other stuff. It's usually either just a chili dog or, you know, hot dog with ketchup, mustard, relish, and onions. I'll have to throw it all together one day. Oh, your hubby lost his smell? Man, that's so sad. I like a more chili because it was my dad's favorite. I think my grandfather liked Wolf Brand, maybe. Oh, it was 4 years ago, Dina? Dang. Aw, thank you so much, Laura's Block Ministries. Oh, I got you down, Laura. Thank you. Yes, to the works. Gracie says, I love hot dogs with mustard, sauteed onions, and chili. That's fine, Ellie. That was so sweet of you to help her eat lunch. My son never got his smell and taste back. It's really sad. Oh, that really sucks that all of y'all have either lost taste or smell or both. Man. Yeah, it seems to hit worse if you have an auto. Oh, my chat jumped. Gotta figure out where I was. To hit worse if you have an autoimmune condition. Oh. Okay. Kim says, oh, except for the sauerkraut. I'm just a bit south of the heat advisory in Georgia. It has to hit heat index of 108 here. It's currently only 96 96, heat index 103. Goodness, stay inside. Even though you're not under heat advisory, that's still hot. Where's my computer just went dead. All right, it's going to take me a minute to get my comments back. Starting that stuff again. Darn it. Okay. It's rebooting and I can't see the chat really, so. Give me just a second. It's starting back up. I gotta turn my light back on too. I guess my laptop got tired and said, enough of this. I'm going to sleep. I don't know. It does that every so often. Not, you know, very often, but once or twice a month it'll act up like that. Like my mouse disappeared and I was trying to move my mouse around and it just boop. Now it's buffering. Maybe the internet. I don't think it's the internet because it's the computer, I think. It just shut off completely. I mean, black screen, shut down. And it's still buffering. All right, at least I can see the chat a little bit now. Live chat. I've got to try to scroll back up and figure out where I was. It could be, yeah, the battery is not even detected. I have to leave it in, plugged in for it to even stay on. But I don't know how to change the battery. It don't have like a little thing that slides out like my other computer. Alrighty, I'm scrolling back up. All right, and GanniJo has been a member for 33 months. She says, I absolutely love being a part of this community. Oh, thank you so much, GanniJo, and we'd love to have you here too. I can't handle spicy anymore. Oh, just a tomato sandwich is good. So good. When you get a nice beefsteak tomato in the summertime. Hi, Alex. Welcome in. Good on a burger, too. I like relish on a burger instead of actual pickles. And GanniJo, thank you so much for Future Fiber. Thank you. I got you down. Okay, summer, hang tight, it's coming. I'm just above you in North Carolina, and the heat is still climbing. It was on foot longs, could hold more stuff. Yeah, that's understandable. Welcome in, Mateo and Alley Cat Kimberly. 4th of July weekend is approaching, grilling hot dogs and hamburgers. I don't know what we're doing. What time should we all be there, Chuck? Hi, Mama Gwen. Welcome in. My bike is not in good condition. He's resting with a flat tire. Oh no. Sorry to hear that, Alex. Yes, Noel, technology wants to be difficult. If the laptop gets too hot, it will act up. I don't know. Sometimes, like, when it don't even shut off, the screen will blip out for just a split second, and it's like, it don't completely go black, but like where I'm looking on YouTube, I can see the chat and I can see the picture of me, and it turns green, and the other parts of the screen turn black. So I don't know. It's just strange. Isn't everything hot today? Yes. Yeah, I'm hungry too, Diane. We do have pretty good AC. It's not blowing like directly on the computer, but comfortable in here. It's feeling like 110 here today. Oh, goodness, Dragon Cat. That is too hot for Canada. Isn't that really not normal at all? I won on GanniJo's channel. Thanks for the heads up. Aw. Congratulations, Mama Gwen. I really don't know. Somebody had sent it to me. It used to be one that was like part of a school system. They were getting new Chromebooks, and they were going to throw these away. And so this lady asked if I wanted one, and I said sure. And so I really don't know how old it is. It's a Samsung. Let me see if there's like a date or anything. Almost knocked my coffee off. No, there is not a date. But I have one that is it quit doing updates. Oh, I don't even know. A couple of years ago. I put a new battery in my Apple, and we used it for like 2 months. And my son got me a new computer. I give to you. Yeah, you had mentioned it before, Dina. There is a way to put a new battery in this, but you would have to take the computer is like that thin, so you would have to take like the keyboard off and all that, and I can't find a YouTube tutorial on this model. It's a different model, so I didn't want to risk destroying it. So it's officially a heat wave now. Been this hot for 3 days. Goodness. Do you have, oh yeah, I already read that. Graphics card acting up, or the cable that connects the screen? I have no clue. Aw, Diana Crane has been a member for 27 months. She says, happy early birthday, Crystal. Aw, thank you so much, Diana, for being a member for 27 months. Dragon Cat is making jerk chicken for supper. Sounds good. Maybe get a small fan to blow on the back side of the laptop when you are streaming. It's not streaming. I'm this is a phone here, and then I have one to read the chat. Maybe if I propped it up, oh, my light just, let me see. The bottom does kind of feel warm, but it's not like super, super hot. I have a rack that I could set it on top of, so that might help. I had to remove the, oh man, it just jumped. I had to remove the 8 screws on the back, and my laptop is getting testy with me too lately. Mine is, get this, from 2017. Shocked it still powers up. I think the one I have in my room that I do all my channel stuff on, like where I edit my lives or create my live streams, save all the pictures and stuff for Yarny Cat Spotlight. That one I do all my channel stuff on, and it's probably from 2012, and it still works. You could write or call the manufacturer of your laptop for customer service. Try dust with vacuum. Don't blow dust in. Exposing the fan, remove dust can help with cooling. Decrease heat stress. Ah, okay. I have a thing that I put underneath that has a fan underneath. So you set your laptop on it and the fan keeps your laptop cool. Oh, okay. I think I have seen those actually. I have a, I'm still in a FaceTime call. I didn't know I can still watch the live too. Yay. Well, that's cool. Okay, that'd be cool, Margie. Dragon Cat says the spices that go into the chicken are allspice, cinnamon, nutmeg, thyme, onions, habanero, soy sauce, etc. Mmm. Kim G has been a member for 29 months. Awesome. Thank you so much, Kim. She says, happy birthday, Crystal. Thank you, sweetie. I realized my video is actually behind. Oh. How long? Hour and 18 minutes. Wow. My grandmother went to the doctor today, and they keep calling refilling her medicine. Like they'll call saying when a prescription is ready. I mean, where I live, we are in heat warning, day 3. Oh wow, 33 to 45 Celsius, maybe. What is 33? Oh, did you say 33 to 45? 45 Celsius is 113 Fahrenheit. Good Lord, stay inside, sweetie. Don't go out unless you have to. Oh my gosh. That's it. That's 3 that have called. Oops, lime, olive oil, garlic, and salt and pepper as well. Yeah, the one time I tried a little small piece of habanero, set me ablaze. I was like, no, by itself. I tried it by itself when I was making pickles, pickle relish. I wanted hot pickles. And that was in, I think, 2022, maybe, yeah, 2022 or 2023. Anyway, I had never had a habanero before, so I tried just a small, tiny little square piece. Yeah, it set me on fire. I drank an Ensure. I drank a glass of milk, and it still didn't take it out the heat off my tongue. My tongue where I had the little piece of pepper was red from it sitting there. And then I remembered reading something about when you're making habanero hot sauce, if it's too hot, add sugar. It diminishes the heat. So I had my grandmother pour like about 2 tablespoons of sugar in my mouth, and it killed it almost instantly. I was like, that actually worked. So if you get something hot, try sugar, and just let it melt on your tongue. It works. Yep, habaneros are hot. But you know, the funny thing was in my jam I made, I put habaneros. But the thing is, there's a lot of sugar that killed that heat. So it, you know, it balanced it out. It was a tiny bit of heat. Gracie says, I love spicy foods. I go to a Jamaican restaurant and they use Scotch bonnet peppers. Spicy. I love jerk chicken. Oh, wow. I've heard of Scotch bonnet, but I've never had them. I went grocery shopping this morning. It was hot out. She's in Ontario, Canada. So let's see. I wonder what the Scoville unit for Scotch. Scoville. 100,000 to 350,000 SHU. Considered to be pretty darn spicy, coming in at 100,000 to 350,000 Scoville units. 70 times hotter than a jalapeno. Wow. And not too far behind some of the hottest peppers in the world. Habaneros and Scotch bonnets share the same range from 150 to 350, but Scotch bonnets are typically hotter. And see, a jalapeno Scoville unit is only 1,000 to 4,000. So y'all think about how hot that is. Wow. Crazy. You love the jam. Aw, I'm glad, Margie. I think a lot of the continent is under heat advisories. I think so too. You use what you got, you know, Dragon Cat. Um, that's Oh, you're in San Antonio, Gracie? And then GanniJo's in Temple. I'm like in between y'all. I'm 2 hours away from GanniJo. I must be a real sissy. I like sweet peppers only. I love sweet peppers. If I ever get Subway, gotta have the banana peppers on there. I will eat, what are those? Pepperoncini or something like that. I love eating those. They're a little spicy, but I love them. The heat warning is supposed to end tonight. We will see. I hope so, Laura. Banana peppers, yum. When I can a quart of tomatoes, I put 1 habanero pepper in it. When I use the tomatoes in a pot of chili, I pull out the pepper first. It adds a really nice flavor to the chili without all the burn. That's a good idea. Your sister is in Amarillo? That's like up at the top, right? Of Texas? Yep. Texas gals here. Diane says, oh, pepperoncini, no for me. I had got a couple of months back. We were in Dollar General and supposedly there was the pepperoncinis on sale, but they were out of the brand that was on sale. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just get this one. Man, those were so good. Did you know all the heat is in the seeds? Yes. Yes. When you cook with it, if you take the seeds out, there's a tiny bit of heat in the pepper, but majority is in the seeds. Yep. It's at the top in the panhandle. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. All right. We're coming up on an hour and a half, so I think we're going to start doing the entry giveaway. You want my seeds next time? I get one of those pepperoncini in my Greek salad. Oh, I love eating those just by themselves as a snack sometimes, but um, I do love them salads. Like 2 or 3 of them just chopped up, mixed up in the salad. All right, let me turn my Wi-Fi on. You can feel your tongue burning just thinking about it. I think I'm more used to heat than I was. Um, I have always loved hot stuff, so I think my heat tolerance is a little higher now. With the habaneros, no, but like jalapenos, well, I take that back. The other day, well, like last week, me and my grandmother ordered a pizza from Little Caesars. I wanted to say Little Cece's, and I knew that wasn't right. Um, and I got the pizza and sticks combo, and the sticks had jalapenos on them. I ended up having to take those off because they were too hot for me. It was like, yeah, no, I can't do this. So it was too hot. Yeah, they are good on a salad, Kim. You would, Diane, Dina. I started eating hot sauce since I was very young. I, it was always on the table for every meal. There is a lot of foods that I like spicy, or like pizza. There was a um, bottle of hot sauce that I got for Christmas from my mom or my brother. I can't remember which one, but it's in the shape of a chicken, and it was really spicy. And I ended up trying that on my pizza, and boy, I loved it on there. And then I added a little bit of ranch, but I only put like a couple little drops all over the pizza. But majority of everything that I eat, I put a little bit of Cajun seasoning on, and it's not really hot. It's not Tony Chachere's, but I do love Tony Chachere's. It was just plain Cajun seasoning. I love it in soup. I love it on my pizza. That's another thing. And I liked it on salmon. All right. I used to like them on salad. Like everything else, with age, my heat tolerance broke, and I just can't. I used to like hot pepper flakes on my pizza. No more, sadly. Yeah, some don't. I can understand that. The pepper flakes sometimes do get a little hot. Hi, Mandy Longvine. Welcome in. Trying to think of a keyword. I love shakers on my pizza. Is it a specific kind? Can't think of a keyword. I know. Let's see if that has been said. No. All right. We're going to use the keyword happy. We grow serrano and jalapeno peppers. Oh, that's cool. Crushed red pepper flakes. Oh, okay. Hi, Suzanne Goulet. We're up to 19. Still at 19. Oh, thank you, Karen JSP. When I picked the keyword happy, I was thinking, because y'all made me happy. Not happy birthday, but that works too. I'm growing a Peter pepper and a chocolate scorpion this year. I've never grown the chocolate scorpion. But I have grown the Peter peppers. Those actually have really good flavor. We're up to 25. I normally every year have been growing peppers, but since I have so many still in the freezer, I said maybe not this year. Aw, thank you, Mama Gwen. Happy works for so many things, sure does. My cheeks keep itching, but I have blush on, so when y'all see me, like, I'm trying not to smear my blush. Aw, thank you, Diana Crane. My coffee has gotten really cold, and I guess the oil had settled at the bottom or something. That's better. Kind of shook it around a little bit. Aw, thank you, Suzanne Goulet and Mandy Von Vine. We're still at 25. So if you have not yet, please type in the word happy. We'll be drawing 6 names, 2 entries each. And don't forget, go find the video, winners drawn, second to last entry giveaway. There is a drawing tomorrow on that video. And then it says winners and last entry giveaway. That one I draw on Saturday. And that one I'm drawing 10 names. Still at 25. Aw, thank you, Dina. Speaking of tomorrow, at noon, which, what time is it? It's 1:44 here. So at noon Central Time, that's 1 Eastern, 11 Mountain, and 10 Pacific. We're at 26, so it went up 1. I'm gonna be doing my birthday live, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 donated prizes. And then I have 4 from myself. And then I'm going to be doing a bunch of entry giveaways too. So there's that. And I might be doing a replay giveaway. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see for the people that could not make it. And then Friday is another live you can win entries on. And then I think we draw on Monday. And this month I'm offering 2 monthly winners and 2 member winners. So there will be 4 winners total. Yes, Mama Gwen has donated, and hers has hooks and amigurumi kit. I do have pictures from her. I have pictures from quite a few people, actually. So I'll be able to show, what they're giving away. I cook hot sauce with our serrano peppers and our homegrown tomatoes, plus onions, garlic, cilantro, and I freeze it. Oh, that sounds good. I love cilantro. My grandmother don't like cilantro, so we don't use it too often. Yes, and some notions in a pouch. It's a bunch of little goodies in Mama Gwen's prize. So, all right, we are still sitting at 26. Did the redraw winner notify? Yes, yes. Great Granny C, yes. She finally got a hold of me. Yes. I was so relieved. Because that was, I normally only draw 3 times, period. The initial on the first and then 2 redraws. Because by that time, that's 15 days, you know, half the month is gone. So yeah, but yes, she did. All right, so we're still at 26. So we are going to start drawing. Grab my pen. All right, so good luck, everybody. Alley Cat Crochet, Kimberly. Congrats. Good luck. Next one. And Vida Sinha. Congrats. Next, good luck. Laura's Block Ministries. Congrats. All right, next, good luck. Michelle Romano. Congrats, Michelle. I just put an O where there should be an A. And an A where there should be an O. I spelled your name, your last name, Romona. Ramona. I corrected it though. I was trying to write it, but it didn't want to write right. All right. Oh, you're lagging. I think Dragon Cat's lagging too. She's hi Frizzy B, welcome in. I think you just got in there. Welcome in. We're wrapping up actually with the entry giveaway. I think everybody must be lagging a little bit. Maybe it's the heat. All right, we got 2 more names to draw, so good luck. Here we go. Hopefully the people that just came in got in there. Diane Major, congratulations. All right, and the last entry winner for today, good luck. Who's it gonna be? Karen JSP. Congrats, Karen. Alrighty. Don't forget, like I've been saying, there is the video second to last entry giveaway. I will draw 6 names there. You get 2 entries each. And then the last giveaway video, it says last entry giveaway. I draw that one on June 28th, this Saturday. You will have more chances. There are 10 people that get picked on that one. And then, of course, I did entries today. We will do entries, tons of entries tomorrow on my birthday live, and then on Friday. So there's still plenty of time to win entries or get entries. You can also go and comment on June's giveaway video, June monthly giveaway. There is a specific keyword you'll have to use to get an entry. So make sure you listen for the keyword. Man, my battery shut down really quick. I had 60% and that went down to 32, 31. Wow. I'm definitely going to have to charge this up. Aw, thank you, Frizzy B. The chooser on the tablet hates me, hasn't given me any. Oh, I'm sorry, Summer. I tried doing the Nightbot one, but it's too hard to read them. It won't even show me the list, and it's like a little box about this big, and you can only scroll like this. They've changed Nightbot, and I used to love using Nightbot instead of StreamYard. But maybe sometime soon it'll pick you, hopefully. But there's still chance I do a different, when I draw from the videos, I use a random comment picker, so I don't actually use StreamYard. So maybe you go and comment on those videos with keywords, and maybe you'll get in there that way. Thank you, Noelle. Thank y'all ever so much for being here today, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day. And any of those that can make it tomorrow, we will have, like I said, some prizes. And if anybody wants to make a donation, email me before midnight tonight. I won't take any donations during the live. Eve Muck, have you checked out Eve Muck's? It's better than this. No, I haven't. I will look that up. EVMUX. Thank you, Melanie J. I may miss your birthday live, Crystal, taking my hubby to doctor. That is understandable. That's why I plan to try to have a replay for people that don't get to make it. But if you do want to donate, you actually get entries into June's giveaway, monthly giveaway. So if you do, just email me before midnight tonight. A lot of YouTubers are using it now. Okay. Well, thank you so much, Melanie J. Alrighty, everyone. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. If y'all are having a heat wave, stay cool and stay inside. Alrighty, y'all. Much love, and I will see y'all tomorrow. All right. Bye for now, everybody.